Hey guys, welcome to my reading. This is going to be on what spirits are around you. So, this is going to be pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, and pile 5. Hey pile 1, welcome to your reading. Let's get started. I'm getting that this card, Quatesh, is actually representing you. So I'm getting that you're like a very, you're just, I think this is coming up because obviously this reading is about what spirits are around you. The way this is representing you, it's like you are so in charge of your life. You're you're so just like I'm just like the strength card. It's like that. Oh my gosh, where's my throat? Oh my gosh. Anyways, yeah, a force to be reckoned with. And I don't know why my throat, my throat's like so itchy. Like I feel like I can't. I feel like I can't say this. I feel like I can't say this. Why? Why? Like my face is starting to blush. I don't. I'm so confused. But okay, you're Quatesh, and I'm saying what I'm saying because this is true. You're spiritually, you're as strong as your personality is in real life. You get me? Because I feel like you're a very like domineering force. You get me? Like your presence is known whenever you walk into a room. Your energy is very particular and it stands out and it's like amplified. Why do I feel like whenever I'm describing your energy I can't talk. Yeah, I'm just saying this in mind because I know it shows two people in the back, and I was like, oh, well, are these the spirits? Like, no, like honestly, these two, like that's you. You give me like you're so strong that like you're a force of like three people, at least like spiritually. You get me? And right now, like my heart's feeling tingly, man. You got me feeling all types of ways. Like what? Anyways, but what I was getting from the card was that you are holding yourself back intentionally. Okay, look, I promise I'll get into the spirits later, like what spirits are around you currently. I can't, my heart is so tingly. It feels really tingly. I don't know what it is you're holding yourself back and you're intentionally doing this. And it has to do with something in like the matters of the heart. So it could be something like trivial, like, oh, no, never mind. I'm not getting trivial examples. I'm getting like you holding yourself back from going after huge opportunities because you're settling for what you have now. Like, I don't know. It could be that way. You know that you're better than the partner that you're with and you're intentionally staying there. But something else, I'm also getting like spiritually, like, okay, it's either one. I don't know which one's for you. I'm just putting out the examples. The one I was really getting was like my heart's tingly because I'm going to experience an awakening. And it's like, I feel like you're so strong. You're so strong. Like, spiritually, you're so strong. You're so self aware. You're just so in sync. And it just comes naturally to you. And I feel like this natural tendency, it seems like a natural ability for things to come to you and stuff. But like, I feel like you've earned this because you worked so hard, on it. You know yourself so well that you know that you're going to experience an awakening soon, and it's something in the heart, and like it's like you're preparing for it. I don't know, like there's a reason why you're stopping. I feel like you're kind of stopping kind of everything in your life, and you're like waiting, or if it's not like you're stopping everything in your life, it's like being antsy about it. Like it kind of being in the back of your mind that you know that something's gonna happen, and you're waiting for it to happen, and it is gonna happen, and it's gonna cause something in your heart to like upgrade or something. Like it's gonna affect your heart area somehow, and it's gonna make it feel like it's gonna explode. Anyways, I feel like, in my opinion, now this isn't what the cards are saying, but I feel like, in my opinion, if you're being antsy about it, in general about the heart area, like the matters of the heart area. I mean, it's probably because you don't feel comfortable. If I got a feeling that my dead grandma was gonna come to me tonight, later on tonight, I wouldn't be scared. You get me? Like I'll be like, okay, well, you know what? Like whatever, like my third eye or whatever, my little top of the head is gonna it's gonna feel open, right? Like I would be looking forward to it. But this is you being antsy about it. This is you holding yourself back, like putting yourself inside the shell and preparing for this. So, oh, okay. I swear, I promise I'll get around to the spirits around you. But I just wanted to let you know that this is coming through because you're already a powerful force yourself. So, yeah. Okay, I haven't looked at all the cards, but I know like the energy I was traveling. Well, I'm traveling. I'm sorry. The energy I was getting over here, and as soon as I started looking at these two, I'm still getting the same type of energy. It's like it's all about you in this reading, honestly. Like, and honestly, I feel like you may. I'm not saying that you don't have spirits around you. I'm pretty sure that you do. I think that everyone has at least one spirit around them, with whether it be like an angel or just whatever. I feel like with you, it's like you clicked on this reading. I feel like you don't care. Like I not that you don't care. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, honestly. And I feel like you know that you're so spiritually strong that it just doesn't matter what spirits are around you. Like whether it be good or bad, like you're gonna protect yourself and you're gonna be open to. I feel like you're very like spiritually. You're flowy in that like you're just open to any experience, any opportunity, whether it be good or bad. You get me? You're gonna learn from those lessons, and I feel like you're eager to learn from those lessons. This whole reading centered around you because that's your mentality in general whenever it comes to spirituality. So I think that that's why it's like it's impacting this reading. Like you're really coming through. Your energy is really strong because I purposefully asked like about what spirits are around you, but like you're coming off like really powerful. What spirits are around you? If I'm being real, I'm only getting it from this card because I was like, when is it gonna stop talking about you? Okay, so I'm only getting it from the Empress card. Okay, the Gemini card is this signifier of it's like life and death. So it's like sorry. Okay, I need to articulate myself. Okay, it's like this is our reality, and then there's like the afterworld or the afterlife. Yeah, there you go. And this is in the afterlife, or like this is like I guess you can say the 40 or whatever. This is like a represent. This is still about you though, but like this is like the spirits around you. Okay, it's the Empress card. So I was like, you're so high vibing, and you can't help but attract good spirits to you. You even transform spirits. Like I feel like you. I don't know if you're aware of this or not. I can see spirits like coming in and out of your life, so that way they can like in a way like use your life force. But like, what's that thing called in? I think it's called mutualism in biology, where like both of the animals are benefiting, and then there's one where it's like predatory, where like or like parasitism. I don't know. Whatever. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. But my point is that it's like they're like feeding off of your energy, but then they know that they have to do something for you to give back to you because they're feeding off of your energy. But then they're feeding off of your energy, but it's not like they're sucking the life force out of you. I feel like you can't help but attract spirits to you that want to elevate. You get me? That's why I was saying like high vibing spirits. Like this is the type of spirits that you attract. It could vary. Honestly, I'm not getting like family members. If I'm being real, I'm getting like people that just don't. I mean, spirits that just don't know you. Since they're high vibing, they know that they have to give an equal give and take, in order for the karma to be, facilitated correctly and stuff. Yeah, so those are the spirits around you. If this message is resonating, I would say to continue listening on. For all I know, this is going to be about your next spiritual awakening. So if you want to stick around, you can. If you don't, I don't know, you can click off, honestly, because this is not going the way I expected. So, you know how I told you that this card represented that this is like Well, the Ten of Wands here, like the laughing card kept on telling me, like, you need to read this over here. So over here, this is what's gonna happen to you, specifically what's going to happen to you, okay? Maybe the outcome, I don't know. And this Ten of Wands is like, it's like a lesson. I'm just getting like a lesson. Like, it's supposed to be a burden. So people who go through is people who are in your shoes would see this as a burden, but because of your type of personality, you're just like, yeah, let's just get over with, like like let's go. The Queen of Swords and the Three of Air. I'm getting that you have to kick someone out. Okay, yes. So these two cards are supposed to represent in the physical if this is going to pay out physically, and this two cards represent if this is going to pay out spiritually, whatever's about to happen to you. And I don't know if you know which exactly one is going to happen to you, but okay. Okay, you know how I was saying over here, like you holding yourself back and you stifling yourself? If this is manifesting like physically, what is it going to happen to you that's gonna like change your heart or something? It's gonna like open it. I don't know. It's gonna make it feel all sorts types of like sparkles and like tingles. Because that's what I was really getting. But I was getting that you were waiting to experience that. So over here, you're gonna literally leave something. And I'm getting like bend it to whatever your situation is going to happen, but it's like I'm getting like a black person. Yeah, I'm getting like a minority. You could just like you being a minority and you not settling for something like in your job. In this particular situation that you want to leave, like fiscally, you've been like effed over. Definitely you have not been given enough credit, and it's like everyone else is elevating, everyone else is getting better job positions, but you're still at the same job level. But you know that your capabilities are so much more than all the other people who have elevated above you. You're just constantly being walked over. That's what I'm getting. If this has to do with love, I'm getting like you're in a love situation where there is no love and you know that there's no love. Maybe you're holding yourself back and you're waiting because you're waiting for another opportunity to rise so that way you can just quit this job, so that way you can just leave this person, you can just whatever this is physically. Maybe if this is like moving, I don't know, just bend into your situation, but that's what I'm really getting for the physical situation. And as soon as you leave the situation, and I'm because your personality is so fearless, I'm not even getting that you're like scared. It's like antsy, like when is this gonna happen already? You get me? And when this happens, oh, you're gonna be so happy. You have so much great things coming for you. Whatever situation this is, whether it be job, career wise, oh man, you really got things going for you. Like you're probably gonna end up making way more than what the other people who used you, than what they're making. You get me? Like you're gonna prove them wrong. If it's love, honestly, if it's love, I feel like you're just not gonna care about love. Honestly, I feel like you learned a lesson from this. But yeah, anyways, either way, I see just your independence and your passion in your heart area just sparking, and just your love for you're gonna love life and you're gonna be more appreciative of life a lot more after this. Yeah, that the guy said that. That's great. So uh, if that's not resonating, and if you think that you're going to experience a heart upgrade spiritually, and what's going to happen, these two cards say it's like you're the nine of earth. This is the nine of earth, and I don't know if this is going to happen in a dream or in a meditation, but you're not paying attention to something to like the background. So let's say you're meditating and you're like, you know what, I really want to get into contact with my ancestors. I really want to get into contact. So like whatever, you're going through it, like you're walking on the beach, you're looking around for any hints of ancestors. It's gonna hit you when you don't expect it, and I don't even think this is even from your ancestors. I think that this is like a lesson, like an experience. You know how over here with the Ten of Wands, it's supposed to be a burden. It's supposed to be like karma, like karmic. I guess you can say. you're supposed to experience this to learn a lesson from it spiritually. So I feel like this isn't even facilitated by your ancestors. This isn't has nothing to do with your spirit guides. This is like because you mess around with this stuff, because you're spiritual, you have to learn this lesson. Sorry, okay, sorry. I'll stop going off. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say it could be that, or you're going throughout your dream. It's not like if you're paying attention to all the details in your dream. You get me? Because you're not being aware of your surroundings, it's like they gave you a warning that they were going to do this to you. So this could be like everyone is dressed in like dresses in your dream or in your meditation, and there's one person in like a black hoodie and they're standing in the back. And they've been standing in the back for 15 minutes and you still haven't noticed. And it's like, well, this person deserves to have this lesson or something. I don't know, something like that. Anyways, this person is going to, like, I'm getting like a snap of a finger. Like, I'm getting like they touch your shoulder and like it's gonna suddenly like shift into like just it's gonna be really dark. I don't know if they're gonna send you to a place that emulates what people believe to be, like hell, but it's not good. Okay, they're gonna they're gonna send you to the dark side. Okay. Anyway, so this being or whatever this is, it's gonna try to mess with you. Yeah, it's gonna try to mess with you on the dark side. I'm glad that this card came up to describe you, like all these cards, because it's like your will is so strong, and just in general, just you are so strong because you have so much experience in like cultivating like your gifts and stuff, and like your strengths and like protecting yourself, let's say like spiritually. That I feel like this person, this spirit or this being or whatever, just like underestimated how protected you were and how strong you are. So it's like you're gonna get out of it, and I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be easy because I don't think it is. Because with the King of Fire in reverse, guys, come on, I don't I don't think it's gonna be fun, but it's a lesson for you to learn, and I feel like it's probably gonna, like how we said over here, it's gonna make you more appreciative of life because you went through this lesson, and I feel like you are gonna be successful in it. Are you? Are you not? Yeah, 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 yeah. You are. Whether it's you're barely successful, you're barely able to get out of it, and you're able to snap yourself back awake, or you're able to barely ward it off. Like you're gonna get through it, and you're gonna be rewarded for it. So I think that has to do with the heart opening. Maybe spiritually, you've been trying to open your heart, like working through like childhood traumas or something, but it's like this just jolts it. This jolts it open. this, you needed this, honestly. Like, okay, obviously it's good to work on childhood trauma and stuff, but if you wanted to open your heart, this experience is gonna open it. And yeah, I'm just being real. I think this experience is gonna scare you. I think it's gonna scare you, but at least if you come to this reading and it's gonna happen to you, you're not gonna die. Okay, you're not gonna die. Don't worry. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Something else I was getting to is that if you're trying to come into contact with someone, by the way, it's either one. If you're trying to come into contact with like a being that's greater than you, so not someone that you know, I don't even think that this is even your angels or like your ancestors. Like I don't even think it's any of that. I think it's you're trying to get into contact with a being that you just don't know. You're not aware of their energy. You get me? They're doing this to you to like test you. But if I'm being real, like with your energy, I don't even think you even whatever you want. But I'm just saying you're so strong, and I feel like you're very powerful. I don't even think you really need one. But whatever, it's your beliefs too. I'm sorry. That was my opinion. That was not from tarot. I apologize. So yeah, this is the last section. I don't even know what this is. Okay, yeah, this is the future. I guess yeah, a little sneak peek of the future. So with the Three of Pentacles, I was getting okay. Let me tailor it right. If you resonated with this physical situation, like a physical thing's gonna happen to you, you're gonna experience it, and you're gonna leave. I feel like you're gonna gradually go into another situation that's gonna emulate the situation. So if this is love, you're gonna go into another. You're gonna start dating or something, or if this is a career, you're gonna go into another job, like another. You're gonna just yeah, you're gonna have another. Sorry, I'm making this too complicated. Sorry, and what this is saying is that after there's a reason why the heart awakening is happening. You get me? And I feel like when you experience this heart awakening, I think that you're gonna like whatever job you're gonna get, whatever relationship you're gonna get. You're gonna like it, but I feel like you're going to realize what you were doing in the job or the relationship before that was bad because of the heart awakening. Not, it doesn't even have to be bad. Like for all I know, you could have been in like an abusive. I'm not even getting abusive because you seem powerful, but if it was abusive, if someone was taking advantage of you at work or something, and you felt traumatized, I feel like you're gonna see, once your heart opens, you're gonna see like the facade that you. I feel like you kind of put on a facade where you were trying to paint yourself to be a victim. You know how over here said holding you back, like you were holding yourself back. Like you could have left a long time ago. Like I'm getting like or something like that, or you could have cut to the bull a long time ago. And but instead you decided to feed into like maybe a victim mentality, but or it could be that no, I'm sorry, it's that. I tried thinking of more stuff. But yeah, once you start getting to the new job, you're gonna learn your mistakes, the mistakes that you've made, the boundaries that you probably have to set now, so that way in the future it doesn't affect the relationships that you have. And I can't guarantee that if it is or it isn't, but I'm just letting you know that that was the whole point of this. And I'm assuming that this has to do with the spiritual one because look, what do you know? The King of Fires in reverse and four fires in reverse. Obviously, I always advocate for you to be careful on whatever endeavors you go through spiritually, even physically, always be aware of your surroundings. I feel like you seem like an impulsive-ish person. If you had the spiritual upgrade with your heart, I think that you are going to start diving into the darker side of things because of this one experience, and you're going to be more open to experiencing it and stuff. So this could manifest in many ways. This could be you start seeking out lower vibrational beings. It could be that because you want to learn more things from them. Or whatever place that you were taken to, the sunken place, you go back to that place often now. Which, by the way, you know how I mentioned over here that you want to get in contact with the deity and the deity was trying to test you? Or over here, it could be that you passed the test, you get me, and now you're allowed to go there. Or like you had to pass some type of test, and now you're allowed to go to this dark place. But it's not a high vibing place, I'm getting that. It's like a dark place. Or, okay, I'm getting this third and final one. It could be that you can't, let's say you can't go back to this place. Um, you're trying to be aware of your surroundings to see if there's any if there's any low vibrational beings, let's say, and there's none of them. So this leads, like you want to find the low vibrational beings in the background. You're low key doing like you start doing things spiritually to see them in the background. But I feel like if you're going like this, I feel like that, if anything, that is the most dangerous one because it's like whatever, guys. Just stay protected. But basically, this is all I got for your reading. It was so complicated. Hope you guys have a great day or night. Please like, dislike, comment, subscribe, and bye. Hello to those who chose pile 2, man. Y'all got a lot. Y'all got a lot. I'm gonna lie. And okay. It's a Baldi card, right? All the cards are on it. It's like, oh, okay, let's get on with it. And this Spamona card came out, okay? And I got that this card was not supposed to come out. Like, no, not that it wasn't supposed to come out. Like, it's not supposed to be here. Like, it's not supposed to be here. And I was, when I was channeling it, like, as soon as it came out, I was like, this is not supposed to be, like, this is bad. Like, this is bad. This is not supposed to be here. So we're gonna see what that's about later. But I'm just letting you know what I got while I was shuffling. But I was getting that, like, Baldica was supposed to be over here, and, like, Pomona was supposed to be down here. Pomona was not supposed to be there in general, like... Okay, look, I swear this reading is going to be full of what spirits are around you. I am just letting you know. But for now, I've noticed this trend that it starts off with you a little bit, and you only have a little section. Unlike the first one, you only got a little section over here, okay? The rest is gonna be about spirits, but for now, this is about you. Just a real recap on you. I guess to pick up on your energy, so that way I know how you might react to these particular, spirits around you or not. Okay, I was getting a lot of music, like auditory stuff. So, like, especially with this card, I know it says make better choices, but I was like, like no, like I'm not getting that. I'm getting like I was getting a rock song, but it felt really like watery and it felt smooth and it was playing and I was just like I was getting the feeling of how whenever you're working on art or you're just working on something physically and you're not thinking and you're getting lost, in a way that is like a meditation, I was getting like that, like you doing that throughout the day with whatever career you're doing, maybe, or whatever your business, maybe it is career, or just like your hobby. So maybe you have more free time now. So now you're just indulging in your hobby now, and it's just free flowing, and it's easy, and it comes to you. And like, if this is your career, this is what you're meant to do. There's a reason why you're doing it. This is your hobby. Just you love this hobby. Well, and yeah, I was with the Queen of Fire. I know that she's leaving with someone right now, but I was getting mainly that setting yourself up for success. So I think that what you're doing right now, I feel like you're probably in a calm phase or a what's it called, a sleep state. I'm horrible thinking of words. You're in a calm stage in your life, so you're not busy right now. That's what I'm getting, and because you know that you don't have a lot of events coming up, maybe you have a lot more free time on your hands. You are starting to set things up so that way in the future those plans can sprout, and those opportunities can be waiting for you. So that's what I'm getting that of what you're doing. So if it's business, you're working like 3 months ahead of what you're supposed to be doing, so that way you already have stuff in stock, so that way just in case if something comes up and it backs you up, you have at least like a 3 months leisure time. If it has to do with career, it's like you elevating to a higher position. So you deciding to, on your vacation time, you go out with corporate people, you go out with people who are associating with people of your career. I don't know, I'm getting that, like you're not necessarily talking with the people that you want, the bosses and stuff, that to get their attention of. I'm not getting that. I'm getting like you making connections currently. No, I'm getting that you want to start making connections now. You want to start making friends. Maybe you want to download Bumble, like, on here in America. You can download Bumble. I think it's like a friends app. I don't know, but I think it's where like you make friends with random strangers. I see you doing that type of stuff or something, like with interacting with people more. You're gonna start doing that. Oh, so that makes sense with this pandemic, right? If you are watching this during the pandemic. Okay, I guess this was a good little preface of this, but as soon as I looked over here at the Eight of Cups, I got like what surprise is coming spiritually. And I was getting like the bunny nodding at the sky, and it's like, okay, well, it's time. But Bunny can't talk, but I mean, like, just telepathically, I guess. The guy's like, yeah, and smiling and going straight towards you, this person. And you know what? Maybe this card is placed here, on purpose, because this was not supposed to be here. This card is not supposed to be here. I'm not gonna analyze it yet. I'm gonna analyze it at the end, I guess, whenever it's meant to be. But I think the Eight of Cups is Pomona, whoever this person is. You don't like this person. Okay, you don't like this person. Are around you. Okay, listen. I was shuffling, and instead of I kept on wanting to ask, like, okay, what spirits are around Pile Two, but instead I kept on accidentally saying what spirits want to communicate with Pile Two, and I was like, that's not the question though. Like the question is like I was trying to be stubborn, but I guess it slipped through. I think a spirit wants to communicate with you. This could very well be a person though, but let's for now, let's say spirit, okay? Because this is a spiritual reading. I think the spirit has something over you. This yeah, the spirit has something over you. they have something that you want, or you need them to keep it a secret. Like you want them to throw the secret into the water and just forget about it, or yeah, just forget about it. But they're gonna come straight towards you, and they're gonna be in such a happy energy, and you're seeing it as condescending, like you just need to leave, just get like just. So yeah, I don't know what you did spiritually. Maybe you tried to get into contact with some spirits, and you ended up contacting the wrong spirit, and now the spirits hooked onto you. Or one time you were just trying to contact the spirits, and you got into contact with a bad spirit, and you were hoping that you were never going to experience the spirit ever again, never have to deal with them again. But now they're coming back towards you. You're not gonna like it. That's all I know. You're not gonna like it. I don't want to read this card any further. The Ten of Wands any further. This spirit that's coming towards you wants to work with you, or it could be a person, guys. Honestly, it could be a person, but I'm getting this. Okay, if it's a person, then spiritually you already know. This is asking about what spirits are around you. Why this is so annoying. This is coming out because like I want to know what spirits are. I genuinely want to know, but like this is coming out. Okay, like someone is going to come into your life, and they are just going to mess you up energetically, or like they're going to have you confused, feeling all types of ways. That's probably going to mess with your mental health and with your energy level, so your vibration could very much start vibing low, because they want to re-enter in your life, and they want to work together. And what I'm saying is that they want to collaborate, they want to work with you. Okay, so this could be a spirit coming back. They want to work with you. This could be a malicious spirit, maybe that you've had an experience in the past, and now they want to work with you, but then you're like, whatever, like you're just masking, like you don't know what to feel about. At the end of the day, you don't know what to feel about this entity, you don't know what to feel about this person, because they're just, you know that they're bad news. In the past they've shown that they've done bad things, and what's so different now, you get me? And it's like you can't get them away, though. You can't make them go away. I feel like you're just spiritually, you can't. You can try all you want, but you're not going to make them go away. So it's like I can't piss this spirit off, because this spirit is going to retaliate and like attack me. They're going to, you are forced to have a compromise, because if you don't have a compromise, this person could expose you, this person could hurt you. Like it, just either one, or this entity could just be super malicious, and it's going to affect you spiritually when this particular entity or person comes in. Okay, and I just realized you have basically all the 10 cards except for the 10 of Pentacles, and they're all together. Okay, y'all. You know what? Okay. Now this is starting to get more spiritual, thank God. Um, this is representing how you feel, and you think that it's a tumultuous relationship with whatever this entity is. But this Ten of Cups is showing that the spirits around you, like, they match you so well. You get along with them so well. You personally know all the spirits around you. I'm getting that it's kind of like a lot. Like it could be like a little girl that sees you once in a while, like that, you just got used to like a few months ago. It could, it just, I'm getting like it could vary. If it's not that, and if you're not, like, if you can't, get into contact with them, I'm getting like, oh gosh, your spirit guides and your angels, like you they love you, and you're just blessed with their love, and you love them back. Just karmically, I'm getting karmically, like you are in balance, like you just do the right things, like your morality is on point. So yeah, this is okay. So the spirits around you, yeah, for now, right now at this moment, unlike in the future, because okay, my point is that it's like a little ecosystem with you guys. You get me? Like spiritually, like you have a great ecosystem, and this hormone that's just gonna come and is gonna like mess it all up. It's gonna mess it. Look, I think that you are pretty in sync with like with music and stuff, because All the cards that represent you, I'm getting music from them, or there's something there. The Baudika card, it represents you. I think for sure spiritually, like I'm basically like you're definitely like a force to be reckoned with, and I think that you know your own capabilities and stuff and your limitations. And I'm not kind of trying to like discredit that or anything, but like look at our face, man. Look at our face because Pomona showing up. You give me. I think that it's because Pomona showing up. So over here, before I placed this card, I was like, okay, whatever card I'm gonna put here is whatever this card is thinking about, like whatever this card wants to do. So with the Four of Air, I think there's just a lot of analogies that you can like gain from this, but I guess just like the two things that are just coming to me right now is obviously this girl's naked, this girl's not naked. And this girl wants to raise higher, but this girl is like over here is probably just like like they have to settle. They have to settle down and they have to like meet with whoever the Knight of Swords is because the Knight of Swords can't meet wherever who are you? Baltica. Wherever Baltica's going spiritually, Knight of Swords could never, or like Pamona can never, can never raise that vibration. So the only way for you to interact with Pamona is for you to lower your vibration and interact with them. And you just want to leave. You just want to continue with the four variant. You want to elevate. You want to start new. You want to. It's just like brand new beginnings. I'm really getting like you want to. This could be the energy of like you want to start your life over, or like okay, that sounds like more like physically, spiritually. It could be that you're looking up like different techniques. You get me like over here like you could be looking up or even like interacting with like not cold sorry they're not cold so what was I gonna say the witches who come to coven yeah you could want to be joining a coven sorry I should have been getting this interpretation over here anyways yeah it's just my point is that you're just looking to do nothing but elevate yourself and you already know that this is not going to elevate you and you're settling down but you have to meet up with them because they're holding something over you or you're just like your fear is what is holding them over you. You get me? Like you could be scared of this entity. Okay, when Palmona shows up, whoever this energy is supposed to represent, you're not gonna I feel yeah, I feel like you're gonna like neglect yourself physically too. Like in reality, like you're probably not gonna take care of yourself that well, or if it's not that, it's gonna reflect in your relationships. Cause it'll make you maybe like you're gonna stop talking to your friends, or you're gonna start talking to your friends less. You're gonna stop interacting with your significant other more. You're gonna want more time alone. Like I'm just really getting like this is like self isolation, like even spiritually this is gonna affect you physically and spiritually. So spiritually, you know how over here is like Ten of Cups, it's all like everyone's cooperating and stuff. It's like you are not gonna be in this equation for now. Like for now, in this Ten of Cups, the girl's gone. The girl's gone. It's just gonna be them. But it's not the same. You get me? It's not the same because it's an ecosystem. Everyone works together. Everyone likes each other. It's like the word I was mentioning before in the first part, like mutualism. Everyone benefits from each other, and you benefit others. It's like so I think that when Balmona shows up, I think that you're not going to. I think what's going to discourage you even more probably is that you're not going to have any more spirits around you. If it's not that, you're going to be blocked from contacting any spirits or any of your ancestors or something like that. And you're going to be like, what, like, why? Like it must be Balmona. And my point is that you're going to think this is not Balmona's fault. Like, you're going to think it's Balmona's fault, but I think they're not contacting you because this is cycle, this ecosystem that you created among the spirits that are around you and stuff, this great ecosystem is going to be disrupted if you start joining in because you're not going to be giving. You get me? So when you take yourself out of here, they're just not going to invite you back in until you're better, until you heal yourself. You get me from the situation, or until Palmona leaves you, or until Palmona's gone, or it doesn't necessarily have to be about Palmona. They could I'm not saying that they're not going to protect you from Pomona, like spiritually, if you're scared of them. I'm not saying that. But my point is that they're not going to be contacting you and talking with you and conversing with you. You get me? Being interactive with you until this Pomona spirit, until you've dealt with them because it's causing you anguish, because it's you're going to be neglecting them or you're not going to be giving enough to them. So by the way, then when this Spamona person comes around, if you believe in deities, like let's say, or just in general, like you have like an altar and you start giving to the altar, you get me? The deity, like your deities or like your God is going to completely understand if you stop giving to them. You get me? They're not gonna get mad. I'm just letting you know. If anything, they'd rather not receive anything from you because of the energy of the low vibration that you're in. You get me? They know your capabilities. They know that you're strong. They know that you're so much better than this vibration that you're going to be in. So I'm just letting you know you can take a break from put it out there like I apologize, I'm not gonna be gifting you things from now on, but I'm still forever grateful for you. Please wait for me. Like, please be understanding. I'm sure that I don't think they're going to be contacting you back, by the way, even at that, but they're going to be for sure understanding. Okay, I'm just letting you know because this is a beautiful ecosystem you got here with your spiritual, like the spiritual. I was gonna say entities. Yeah, entities. I'll say people. That's what I meant. Over here on this side, actually, on the last pile was the outcome, so maybe it's the outcome. I don't know why my readings always end up like this. My readings always end up the present and then the outcome. Like okay, guys, you know how I was telling you, I was hearing music over here. It was flowing, especially from this card, just beautiful, just bliss of music. So that could even represent artistry. It could be your creativity, right? I think that that's what it's representing. It's just flowing. Over here, the same thing. It was flowing and it was just amplifying. It was expressing how you were feeling this whole time. And over here at this Two of Swords, the music, okay, I was getting like Bad Bunny, and he was trying to come through. His music was trying to flow and come through, but I was getting like you like no, like you were stopping it. Okay, so when Bomona comes around, obviously you're gonna go through this stage where you need isolation, and you think that you're not getting any help spiritually. But I'm just letting you know you're always being looked out, okay? But I'm getting that with the Two of Swords, the interpretation, like how I told you about, and I was getting a distinctive line between you're being shady, like, and watch out, this like stuff could get ugly. I think with that in mind, you were so on edge. Like when I tell you that your vibration is gonna sink low, it is going to sink low. Like I'm telling you, when I told you I could picture yourself not keeping up with yourself in reality, like not checking up on yourself, that could also represent not just depression, but it could also be like mental health. Like maybe you're a person who used to struggle with a lot of mental health issues in the past, and now you're good. But when this happens, it's like a trigger, and just all your mental health issues just boom, just flood out, and you can't with the music being distorted and this such a strict line and you don't the point is that you can't go on you don't know which statement to stick on, you get me? You don't know when the line ends. Everything is just blurred because you don't know what Balmona's intentions are. You don't know what this entity wants from you. You don't like it's just gonna put you on edge. And if in the past if you've had mental health issues, I'm just letting you know this could easily bring it back up. And you know how over here it says watch out stuff could get ugly, and then how I was saying that you don't know which line it is. You don't know if you should keep them as like whatever they're just being shady, or if you should confront them and if you should like kick their butt in whatever way. And I'm getting with the Four of Earth. This woman who was turned away was like, I'm not gonna watch this mess. Like I'm not gonna watch this. And I don't think you're going to handle this situation very well when this entity shows up. If it's not an entity, it's a person. Like this is gonna affect you vibrationally, like hardcore. It's gonna throw you off, and you're not mentally good. Like as soon as this person comes in, this entity comes in, you're not good. You then revert back to your old behaviors, and you then react to Pamona in your old behaviors. It feels so defeating. Then this is how it is, but I'm getting someone who has left a toxic situation. So it could be this entity like was haunting you for like a year, or it could be like this was your long term partner and they were abusing you when you finally left. And when you start reacting in the way they used to in the past, if an entity was haunting you, you were terrified, or like just like your instinct was either to be terrified or it was to attack them. It was to, if you were in an abusive connection with someone, you start being toxic yourself. Like I'm getting like your toxic traits come out, or like your negative traits come out. So it could be either you run away or you fight. Like I don't know whichever one it is for either situation. And I'm getting over here with the Two of Cups. It's like, you know how over here it was the Ten of Cups and this was representing like your spirits around you, like your ecosystem and stuff. With the Two of Cups, I'm getting that when you start acting in this same toxic manner, whatever behaviors that you've been trying to stop, and it's repeated again because this entity comes back or whatever, I'm getting like a realization hit of like I'm back in their hands now, whoever Pomona is, and I'm feeling so defeated. Like I feel so. But these pumpkins, my intention was mainly towards the pumpkins, and I think that the pumpkins are like I think that like their mom is like the tree, which was whatever connection you were having over the ecosystem. And I think that they're watching you from afar, okay? And if I'm being real, I don't think they're gonna step in. I think that they're gonna watch how you handle it because I think that they think that you're capable. The spirits around you, the good spirits around you, think that you have the capability of handling whoever Famona is, but I think that you just don't believe in yourself and you get in your head. I think this is like a spiritual lesson to learn. Definitely a spiritual lesson to learn from this, and I do not think this is going to be easy. Good luck. Good luck to you. It's wild. Okay, please like, dislike, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys are going to deal with this good, okay? Bye. Hello to those who chose pile 3. I think I said pile 3 in the last one. Okay, anyways. Um, please watch this. I'm sure you guys skip through the reading or something, or maybe watch it all, I don't know. But I'm just saying, just listen to this one part. I would like to apologize if my reading style like annoys you. Like, honestly, I see some people unsubscribe or some people give a thumbs down, and I completely understand because I feel like there's a question and it's like I answer the question, but it's like barely, and then I end up giving like a reading for you, and this just has annoyed me right now because the past two readings have just been, they feel like personal readings, you know, like that are supposed to be given to you, even though the question is simply like what spirits are around you, and it's like I answered it, but like that was like a side quest, you get me? And I would just like to apologize if that annoys you. It annoys me just as much, and just bear with it. And there's a reason I read it intuitively, and there's a reason why it's only coming up about you mainly and like a little bit about the spirits, you know, because that's not what you're supposed to be worrying about, you know, the spirits. It's supposed to be about whatever's coming up, whatever the message is. Okay, I'm just letting you know because hopefully this is about spirits. This is the moon card. It was sideways and it's on the bottom over here. Okay, about time a specific spirit comes out, guys. Okay. With the King of Air, I'm actually, I know it's a guy, but I'm actually getting a very maternal oh, sorry. Okay, vibe. Man, I am so bad with language, I swear. Okay, so basically with the egg, I'm getting like this spirit around you. If your mother died, I'm just letting you know it's them. Or like a maternal figure in your life, it's them for sure. Because I was getting this person has once either taken care of other younger people or has given birth to, you know, their own children and has like taken care of them. But I'm really getting like this is like a sense of duty. You get me? Like a loyalty. So what I mean by that is like this person could have been like a teacher when they were alive. And if their career was nothing about children or just giving, maternally, I think that they bared a lot of responsibility on their shoulders to take care of kids or just to take care of people who they saw as their siblings or they saw as their own children. You get me? And they if they ever this spirit, I'm sure that you would know who this is, but if you have once known them before in real life, when they said that they love you just like their kid, or just like if you're their own, they meant it. Whoever this was, like I'm getting that you know this person, like you've known them, so loyal to each and every one of you to the point where now that they've passed away, they are keep for 100% whoever they took care of, they're watching over them. So if they were elementary kids, I mean, yeah, they are going to watch them. Like they will properly pass on once all of them are grown up, once all of them are have passed away too. Like that's when the spirit will pass. This is how loyal and committed whoever the spirit was to whoever they took care of. And yeah, I'm just getting. I guess one last thing to say about the spirit is like a loving, or I meant a love for watching creation like sprout. So you know how there's like time lapses of like plants growing and it's like 100 days later and it's like fully sprouted, but it started off with like a small seed. I'm getting like that. It's like being so fascinated with that and watching it in the long term, of like a human evolving. They seem like such a very jovial spirit. Definitely, like it's this spirit. Keep in mind that, and it's also your ancestors are really coming through. And I know I've like whenever I watch videos, at least on YouTube, I'm not saying all of them are credible, but some of them I watch and they say that ancestors, that you can only see the ancestors that like you knew from this life, or maybe it was like 2 generations ago, but it can't go after that. I don't think that's true for anything, honestly. I feel like you can contact anyone if you want. Now if you freely say, can a ancestor contact me, it would make sense why someone that you knew, someone that's closer to your timeline, is contacting you. But if a person from a faraway timeline like wants to send you a message, they will contact you. That's what I believe in. But anyways, my point in saying that is, if you are in tune with who your ancestors were, and if you practice the same religious practices as them, your manifestations and your prayers are going to be, it's like saying like tenfold. Like they are going to manifest tenfold. Like, oh, you need to really, and I think I feel an emphasis to say this because it's like you are blocking yourself if you are not practicing the same religious rituals or like religious beliefs. Like if you don't believe in the same culture and beliefs and religion as your ancestors did. Yeah, because I'm getting, whoever you are, probably, I'm getting someone who is either fully connected, super traditional, very religious, like not the necessarily traditional, but like at least religious wise, it's like you know who your ancestors are, you know who they are, you always contact them, you always receive the gifts and blessings of them, and in turn you always get them. It's like I feel like you either know it or you are not like you don't believe in anything, and or you're practicing the wrong religion, let's say in their eyes. It's the wrong religion. So if it's like Christianity, and over here Isis is like an Egyptian goddess. So like you get me, like sorry. Christianity is not the same as Egyptians. I mean, what the Egyptians practiced. Okay, guys, you know what? Okay, I know that you can probably hear little kids yelling in the background. Hopefully, I can cut that off. But that honk that you heard, it interrupted me. And I was shuffling this, and then, what I do is I hold the cards. I'm like, like pile three, they just want to know what spirits are around them, so let them know. And what I got in turn, there was a water bottle behind me, and it's on top of my purse. Well, it was. It just randomly it just rolled off like, and I was like, okay. So I think that with all this in mind, the reason why I'm mentioning this is that I think that they actively give you signs, these entities, these spirits that are around you. I think that these spirits around you very much care about you. I'm not getting anything malicious around you, if I'm being real. I feel like you don't have time for malicious energies around you, and the spirits around you don't have any time, definitely don't have any time. Like, we'll cut to the chase if there's any malicious spirits that want to come in and ruin your life. They will cut for you. Don't have to do anything. I feel like because I feel very like I just feel the need to be very defensive, to be very like stern when I say that. When I feel like I'm channeling their energy and that they feel very protective of you, and they don't want you to deal with anything spiritually bad at all. And this is probably going to be like this for like probably your whole life. It's guys, I'm just letting you know, if you don't practice what your ancestors practiced, you're really missing out. Because look, Isis is about, it says protection on the bottom, but I'm getting like, guys, ancestral protection, like 1,000 people protection. You get me? Like, wouldn't you rather that than just you? Or for all I know, this could be a pitch that they're trying to throw at you, and you can still continue living your life, okay? Anyways, I was getting that Isis and the King of Air were staring at this card, and it was like far away. Okay. I looked at the Nine of Earth, and I was getting, obviously she's a giant, and I was getting that her clothes were worn out. Like, even like her socks are worn out. It's like I feel like she's either too big for them or whatever. It's just grown out. And over here you can see that she's looking through a building, and I was getting like she's getting her clothes made from people at the building. So it's like it's taking forever for them to like throw the clothes out because it's so big. And I was getting like both of these two spirits, not two, I feel like it's way more spirits around you, probably because of the ancestors, but especially with this spirit over here, this maternal figure, and your ancestors are looking over here, and I feel like this is probably you, and they think that whatever you're doing is like, what are you doing? Like, why are you making this harder for yourself? But I'm not getting it in like a mean way. I'm getting like a laughable way. I think that in their opinions, okay, because this is what they're saying through the tarot, okay? Okay, if you don't follow the same ancestral rituals and beliefs and the religion that your ancestors did, the spirits around you think that you're wasting your time on trying to find new avenues. Because I'm getting you're someone who is maybe sticks to one thing for a month and then ends up switching on to like another religion or religious practices. And I'm getting like an eclectic, like witch, I guess you can say a witch, or just an eclectic person who just likes to incorporate different religions. And I feel like you're comfortable with that, but I think that they're seeing it as like you're lost and you're not mature enough yet to find a stable foundation. I feel like they think that you're searching around because at the end of the day, you don't want to like settle down into a specific religion, a specific religious practice. And I think it just simply has to do with like, well, if that's true, then that means that, like you're young, you just gotta experience things, you gotta learn the hard way, I guess. And that's how like they're seeing it, but they're seeing you as like wasting your time. Like you can be over here and like you're not. If you're a part of the group of people where you're gonna 100% know that you are doing what your ancestors have always done. You are always in contact with them. If you're always in contact with your ancestors, you for sure are always in contact with this maternal figure who is around you, by the way. They think that you are making like choices in reality that are like wasting your time. So like major choices I'm getting. So it could be like career. Okay, if this scenario resonates, I'm getting they want what what's going to serve your heart. You get me? What's going to give you passion, what's going to drive you. And you're doing like a job or you're hanging out with people that stifle that passion, or you're participating in activities that stifle this action. So it could be like you're super spiritual, all this stuff, but like you smoke, you drink, like you do a lot of drugs or something. Constantly putting yourself in low vibrational settings when you're not doing something that follows your heart. And you know that something that follows your heart is something high vibrational, but that's like a lot of work. You gave me like reality, like in at least reality wise, it's hard work to stop your drug habit. It's hard work to get a better job. Like I'm getting like straight up like you have to like go to like a different job. Like I'm already getting that, like relocating. So yeah, that's what I was getting over here. And over here, I don't know what it is. Okay, you know what I was getting with these three? I was getting, okay, I already told you the spirits around you, and this is their message to you. They're going to bless you with an opportunity. I'm specifically getting an opportunity, but it could be a gift. Just, is someone staring at me outside? What the fuck? Y'all, I got so scared right now. All these synchronicities keep on happening with your reading. Like what I mean by that is like things are happening externally, and I feel like it's a message for you. Okay. Anyways, yes, they're gonna present you with an opportunity. I'm gonna say an opportunity. I was gonna say gift, but as soon as I was about to say that, I swear I thought someone was staring at me outside. I got so scared. So I think that with that in mind, they're gonna provide. What? Sorry, I keep on repeating the same stuff. And I think that it's a test because they think that you're gonna shy away from it. Which I mean, it's true. Like, okay, you're representing. You're coming up as the Queen of Pentacles, so it's like you are wrong to deny this opportunity because it's like you are good on your own. Where whatever status you're at, whatever however this opportunity presents you in whatever category, in that category you're wealthy in it. You get me? At least like how you feel emotionally, like you're good. But I think that you don't realize that this is like, I don't think you're going to want to take it. And I think that this reading is coming to tell you to take it because it wouldn't be like you to take this opportunity because it feels either it feels irresponsible. It doesn't feel like you. Let me try to translate this in like real world stuff. You could be presented, let's say you own a little small business, right? And you make your own paintings. Someone you could start vibing with someone at the bar or something, and they're like, you know what? We've been in need of like I'm just making stuff up, but like of like an artistic coordinator or like a or just like an artist person in my business so that way they can start making like campaign posters for us or start making advertisements for us, you get me, like I don't just points that it's a job opportunity that is so different from what your job is right now and you like your job right now or something or like, but little do you like you need to take this, I'm sorry, you need to take this opportunity or you at least need to give it a try. This is the Ace of Pentacles. It's matching your energy, but you think that it's not matching your energy. And with the Sagittarius card, I'm getting like a rise up, like a roller coaster kind of type of feel, like having so much fun. I think that you're not going to realize that this job, it may seem corporate, maybe. Well, in this example, it may seem corporate, but it's surprisingly fun, and maybe it's going to start changing your perception and start changing your lifestyle, start changing your trajectory to where your ancestors and the spirit wants you to go. You get me? Like where they think that you will blossom at. And let's say if it is a drug habit, I'm just using the examples I was giving over here, okay? If this is like a drug habit, let's say, so this is you, hanging out with the same old friends, same old environment, or let's say it's a group of friends, like you know that they gossip a lot, and you know that they probably gossip about you, but say it's whatever, it's whatever. Okay, if it's like a drug habit, then you're gonna meet the love of your life. You're gonna meet, like, I'm just giving an example. It's gonna shock you or something. Like whatever this gift is that they're gonna give to you, it's gonna shock you, and you know that if you continue interacting with this person, you're gonna fall in love with them, and that you're gonna have to marry them. So because of that, you know that you need to fix yourself. It could be that, or if it's like your environment, if it's like your friends that are toxic, or maybe you're indulging in things that are toxic because you live just by like food restaurants or something. Your boss could come up to you one day and be like, you know what, I'm really considering you right now for a new job. It's gonna pay you like three times more than what you're getting paid right now. And you're like, wow, really? Oh my gosh, like I'll take it. And then he or she is just like, oh, I'm just letting you know, like, you're gonna have to relocate like 5 states away. These are just one of the many examples that I can come up with. Yeah, I'm so creative, but okay. And this over here, I don't know what this is. With the full card and the punishment card, I'm getting the phrase like, oh well, it's okay if you don't take this opportunity, or it's great if you do, but it's okay if you don't, because either way, in other areas of your life, you know how I said that it's gonna be like one category. In other areas of your life, you're gonna be forced to align with their vibration. Because these are the vibration of the people around you, and I feel like you haven't really, it's like you have so much potential, but you're not there yet. You think that it's like, oh, well, maybe you think, oh, it's only because I have to work on my spiritual stuff. It's like, no, you have to align yourself in reality too. And it's like, if you can't, because I feel like they think that you don't have the capability of aligning yourself with in reality right now because you're maybe young, or you're not that mature yet. They're going to force your environment to align with them, with their vibration, which is high, by the way. And you want to know what's so funny? I'm also getting a message. I think this is the last message that's coming through with these two cards, is that maybe you have been like focused on like, oh, I should just meditate and everything will come to me, or I don't know. If you've been hyper focused on your spirituality, let's say, or you've always been super attentive and giving to your deities, giving to your God and stuff, this shift, like the more you take their gifts and their opportunities, especially opportunities, the more you're gonna realize that all this meditation that you did, like just like other stuff you're trying to do to align yourself spiritually with them, not that that was all for nothing, but it's like you relied on those techniques to raise your spirituality when in reality you just had to align your reality to their vibration, and that is how you are going to, guys, I'm really getting like some of you guys, especially if you don't feel like you're not in tune with with the spirits around you, or if you don't have any spiritual abilities, I'm getting like, I'm not saying spiritual abilities are going to come up, but like spiritual awakenings after spiritual, like you're gonna get them all at once. Not all at once, just like as every opportunity that you get, you're gonna spiritually elevate. It's gonna come to you, like you're going to become so much more powerful spiritually by aligning yourself in reality. And I'm not saying to not meditate, to not continue giving. Like, I'm sure that they are very appreciative of that, but it's like, is that enough? Let's say if it's like a god, right, or a deity that you worship, it's like, I want a follower who is strong and who exhibits whatever my beliefs are, my qualities are. You get me? And they think that your reality isn't aligned up to whatever their values are. I don't know, just whatever. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say here. It's so funny. Like with the moon card and the judgment card. Oh, these are all like majors. I just realized that, but I'm getting that whatever this is, this spiritual aligning. That this is a very gradual process. But once this happens and once you align, like I think that you're going to realize once you reach your alignment with these spirits around you and your ancestors and stuff, you're going to realize that you've had it easier than other people, or like something like that, like a realization that you're blessed in this lifetime to have spiritual help, because I think you're going to, once you become more in tune, you're going to realize how much, like, if this ancestor helped you get this opportunity, you get me, or if this spirit helped you, gift you this, like just randomly, just you see like an apple on a tree, or so. I don't, wait, sorry, that's not a stupid, like, I don't know. My point is that it's way more significant than just finding an apple on a tree. It's like you're gonna realize that they set things in motion, and not everyone else has that privilege. So yeah, the more in sync, you're gonna realize that. And honestly, that's all I'm getting on it. I feel like I can extract like a little bit more, maybe like 5 more minutes of this, but I'm really tired. I'm so drained right now. This reading, I am channeling the spirits around you. Like, I'm really channeling them, okay? So I hope you guys have a great day or night. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading too. Please like, dislike, comment, subscribe, and your comments mean a lot to me, believe it or not. I actually read them all. So bye. Hello to those who chose pile 4. Okay. What spirits are around you? Okay, guys. With the 6 of Earth card, I'm getting the spirits that are around you are literally the exact same vibration as you. So if I'm being real, I'm just looking at one card, okay? I'm not seeing any angels though, any high vibrational beings. I'm seeing, if I'm being real, I'm seeing kind of a low vibration of spirits around you, even though it only shows like 2 beings over here. Like, I'm getting that you actually have quite a few spirits around you actually, and I feel like they all can relate to one thing. But to me, like when I felt the thing that they were relating to, I felt kind of like gucky, like, you know, like my energy started feeling all gucky, and like I don't want to be near that, me personally. Let's say if you work as a sailor and you've had a lot of friends that passed away that were sailors, it's like they're probably around you, and they're probably smoking. You give me like beings, the beings that are around you are participating in low vibrational things. So they're continuing to like drink, they're continuing to smoke, they're continuing to like go to parties. I guess spirit part. I don't know, but like just not participate in high vibrational situations. And I assume, you know, like you get what you attract. You get me? So I feel like these beings are probably around you because you're participating in those kind of things, or if you're not, then your vibration is just matching them. So you could be like a workaholic and you're like, what are you talking about? Like, I just work all the time, then after that I just meditate, and you know, have a strict schedule. It's like, well, your vibration is still the same thing as, you know, still same level as them. Shouldn't feel any holier than thou just because you meditate and your vibration isn't. You get me? Like, just because you meditate doesn't mean that your vibration is gonna just like raise up. You get me? Like, maybe it'll strengthen it to raise up a little bit, but meditation does not. Like, I'm thinking like a spiritual awakening is what, like, okay, whatever. With the Temperance card and the King of Wands, I'm getting that. I think this is how you think. This is how you perceive yourself to be perceived. Spiritually. So this is how you think that other spirits see you. This is how you think your angels see you. This is how you think God sees you. So you think that you're the Temperance card, and what I was getting is like just a magical ability. So I'm not saying that you think that you have magical abilities, but I'm like, hey, you know, maybe you watch some anime, and maybe just think of yourself sometimes in anime or something, you know, just like squirting water. I don't know, but my point is that with magical, I'm getting someone who thinks of themselves that doesn't necessarily have to be a powerful spiritually, but can hold themselves, you know, against like a rival. Basically, what I'm saying is that you think that you're like, you have superior qualities about you. So you could think that you're like a powerful manifester, or maybe you think that you're a great healer, just whatever qualities, like spiritual qualities specifically, you think that the few niches that you have, it's like you're good at it. but then like the King of Wands is like the reality, which is how the spirits see you. And actually, the spirits around you, I think that they do agree with whatever spiritual qualities you have, that you're actually like you're good at them. Like they gotta give you credit. You get me? But I think you don't realize that your flighty nature is coming off as like bossy and narcissistic to them. You think that you always have the upper hand. So I'm not getting someone who sorry, I'm not getting like you come off as someone who thinks that you're superior to everybody. I'm getting that you're someone who thinks that you like the saying like the gift of gab, like you can talk people into doing things. Or you can talk to someone and you think and you know that whenever you tell this person this information, they're gonna go and do something which is just gonna benefit you, but they see that in like a manipulative way, specifically if you think that you have that special talent about you. But it isn't horrible. Like I know that I was expecting a negative interpretation with the King of Wands, but if I'm being real, that's not a negative thing I'm getting. For the most part, it actually your view of yourself spiritually actually does align with how they see you. They even see you on the same vibration. Now, vibration is a whole nother story. Maybe you think that you're very high vibration or you're not. Okay, I'm just letting you know. But like, I mean, you're not horribly low. You get me? You're just, yeah, you're not off. But I already told you where you were off. But yeah, I don't know why this is only coming out as your perception. But yeah, these are the spirits that are around you. What I described over here, and they basically see you as who's very independent and does their own thing and doesn't care about what people think. I think that that's why they hang around with you because they like your attitude, whoever these spiritual beings are. You know how I told you that you attract like what you are basically. This doesn't now that I'm seeing it, this doesn't necessarily have to I don't think that you're as low of a vibration as the other beings are around you. I think it's simply that low vibrational beings like your attitude and they want to emulate that attitude. So therefore they're going to follow around someone who has an attitude that they want to be like. You get me? I think it's more like that, like they look up to you. I don't think you're aware of this. I don't think you're aware of this because this is how you think that you come off and this is how you're actually coming off. You know, like you seem more manipulative and like cunning, but I don't think that you're like that because the way that you're seeing yourself is you're using your powers or your abilities to the best of your benefit, and you probably are. But with these in conjunction together, I got this song. I forgot who it was by, but it came out back then, and it was like don't sleep, I know what you're thinking. I'm like, don't tell me because it hurts. It was that song. And as soon as I looked at the sun card, I got die sun. You know, and I think the point of this with the Valkyries card, I think that the spirits around you are scared of you. I don't know, but then they're attracted to you. I think it's more of like low vibrational beings are more likely to participate in, I guess, like toxic patterns, and that could also reflect in toxic relationship patterns. So you can also have you can also attract spiritual beings who are like submissive and who like the power dynamic of like a dominatrix, dominating them maybe, like especially if they're masculine, because I'm more seeing like masculine spirits around you, but I think it's like a lot of spirit, and I don't think you know them. It's like you're like a powerful feminine maybe, and if you're not a feminine, and if you're in a masculine energy, it's like they're terrified, like they want to be like you, like they want to be a leader like you. If you're more feminine energy, it's like they think you're hot and or like sexually, honestly, like sexually they are drawn to you, but it's not like they're going to do anything with you, but they like your energy, they like the way that you hold yourself. You see how there's like arrows in him? It's like he likes the pain of the arrows and and it's like you're looking down at him. So I this is so confusing. Oh my gosh, it's like they like the dynamic of or just not the dynamic. They like the I don't think that you know. I don't think you're aware that these low vibrational beings are around you. And I'm getting masculine energy, honestly, that's around you, and they're around you, and they like the fact that at any moment, like, I think that once you realize that you have low vibrational beings around you, and if they start affecting your life, I feel like you're very good at discerning, though. I don't think that you're aware that they're around, but if they start affecting your life, or paranormal activity starts, I mean, you're gonna kick them all out. You get me? Like, you don't care about them, and it's like they have an emotional connection towards you, but you don't have any type of care about them, but in a way that like sexually charges them or something, or like that gives them pleasure knowing that you could hurt them, or I don't know, but it feels toxic. I don't know, but it's not your fault. I don't think it's your fault. Unless your life is in real life, like maybe you're a dominatrix, or if you're a masculine energy, you are the shit. You get me? Like you're probably like a boss. You're probably like leading an organization. I'm picturing like a masculine energy like that, like someone who's super powerful. And this portion is like the future. Actually, what I'm seeing, so maybe this reading, maybe I think that maybe you're gonna take it in. I think maybe it's that, because I see in the future. Because over here is the Valkyries, right? And this is their perception of you right now. But then in the future, it's gonna end up being Guan Yin. By that I mean it goes with the Star card, and I was getting like water like pouring over her breast and her being like seductive. So I think that you are going to start acknowledging them, and I think that you're going to start reeling them in. And with the devil card, I'm getting like you're going to charm them. Like, I feel like you know that this is one of your like abilities or something. Like, you're going to charm them. I don't think that you need to do much, honestly. I don't think you need to do much. I think simply acknowledging them, they're going to be subservient to you, and they're going to do whatever you want. And I think that you're going to take advantage of this dynamic, and you are gonna make them do things for you. Yes, yeah, that's it. You're gonna make them do things for you, and I think that you're gonna do this because you want to test your limits spiritually. I think this is coming up also with that in mind. And if you're a masculine energy, let's say, or like if you're just not interested in like the masculine energy and like attracting them, like sexually, if you're interested in attracting them sexually, then you're going to do that, and you're going to seduce them, and you're going to do it on purpose to the spirits around you, the low vibrational spirits around you, so that way you can use them, and it's going to work. Honestly, they're going to be following you. I don't know for how long, but if you are not interested in attracting them like that and like sexually, like being all sexy or something like that, presenting like that, then I think that you're actually going to be very kind to them. But if you're gonna be kind to them, if you're gonna go this approach, because I'm seeing that you have a pretty good heart, like you're actually nice. So I think that you're just being yourself, but they think that this is a tactic, and they think that like you're the boss, and you're trying to test them, and you're either way. There's gonna be a power dynamic where they're gonna be subservient to you, and if you want to go the approach of you being nice to them, they're either just not going to interact with you at all, and they're going to be scared of you, and they're just going to run away, or they're going to be nice to you, and I'm not going to necessarily say they're going to do things for you. I think they're only going to do things for you if your intention is to seduce them. I think that they're just going to leave you. Honestly, I think that once you start being nice to them, because they're going to be so terrified of you, they think that you have all this power, which you probably do, and they think that you're just gonna kill them or something, or you're gonna hurt them, and they're just gonna run away. Woo! Please like, dislike, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great day or night. Bye. Hey, to those who chose pile 5. Right? So, okay, yeah. I'm sorry if the cards are like really out of frame. I'm exhausted, and I'm gonna literally pour every single ounce of energy I have into this reading to give you the most accurate reading possible. Okay, so you clicked on this reading, and you're like, what spirits are around me? For this group, I feel like you don't. I feel like honestly, I'm getting someone who doesn't believe in ghosts, who didn't even believe in spirits. I couldn't even picture you not even being spiritual. So like, yeah, it's like a power for like a skeptic, or if it's not that, like You can be spiritual all you want, but I feel like you have yet to experience either something paranormal or even have any like substantial spiritual growth. You get me? Like, I'm sure like you have never experienced something called like a spiritual enlightenment. Like, I'm enlightenment. No, is that what it's called? Like, whenever you experience a spiritual upgrade, like, I'm sorry, I forgot what it's called, but I don't think you've ever experienced that. And I just feel like, honestly, with the okay, I was getting that whenever I met that message from this card and from these two cards, the Knight of Earth and the Two of Earth. I'm getting like, you know how whenever someone's like, you can see someone in a movie and you can tell like they're too stable for their own good. You know, they work a typical 9 to 5 or something. I'm not saying that that's necessarily you, but like spiritually, it's like that's like you. It's like kind of boring. It's like bland, like your energy. So that's why you don't attract or like your vibrations like bland or no, it's like your vibe, yeah. The vibe that you get off is not attractive to other spirits. Like or if you have tried reaching out and I feel like they just the spirits just don't want to talk to you and I feel that that's probably why you think that there's no such thing as like a god, there's no such thing as I don't know, I could picture this probably not believing in anything. But that's the reason why you don't attract spirits. I feel like if anything, I feel like you repel. Yeah, so okay, over here is like listen up, control freaks, right? And then there's the Helen of Troy and the Ten of Wands. And I think something in the imagery that they both have in common that I was interpreting was that his like arm was also roped in with her arm. And over here it's all roped in, it's all stressed. And with the middle card in mind, I think what this is saying is that from a spirit's perspective, it seems like a hassle to even make their presence aware, to make their presence known to you for them. Like it's a hassle for them because I feel like it's you're kind of codependent in regards to, for all I know, you could be mature with other relationships, you know, that you got other friendships, you got work relationships, your own relationship, but like whenever it comes to spirituality stuff, like you're gonna harp on it and you're gonna want a sign, you're gonna want a sign, you're gonna want sign after sign after sign after sign. It's like it's annoying to them, like it's draining their energy. And it's also draining your energy because like you're exhausted because you want to see so many signs after you see the one sign and it's like you're not getting the whole point. There's always a lesson or there's the spirit's trying to show you something whenever they interact with you. They're trying to help you out, you get me? And instead of seeing through their actions and trying to at least try to interpret a message from them, they can see that there's no point in getting through to you because like you seem codependent on any spirit that tries to interact with you. So that's why I think that you honestly I think that you repel them. Yeah, and I think that the Tower card is like there's an analogy between the Night Earth and the Five of Air, and it's that like over here in the Earth side of which represents you, you think that my room's all decorated, it's beautiful, you know, like maybe I bought all these crystals on Etsy and like they're so pretty. I bought these tarot cards, two different types of tarot decks. I bought so many spices and herbs from different witch sites, which I did thorough research on, and you know, like because you because of the material things around you that you've bought, even if it's related to spirituality, you feel like you will then attract spirits to you. You get me? Because you seem beautiful, presentable to spirits. You think that that's how it goes, but the tower thing is like seeing reality, and the reality is that you can have these beautiful flowers, you can have all the crystals you want, you can buy the most expensive witch wand, I don't know what whatever you want to buy spiritually or in materially too, you can have all that, but In spirit, you're poor. I'm sorry. I'm sorry this offends you. There's still a lot more to go. Maybe it's gonna turn out very positive. Just stay, okay? And I feel like with this hand, I'm getting an imagery of like if a spirit does try to reach out to you, even if like any spirit just does like like why not give her a try or him a try? It's like you will suck them dry of their energy, you will constantly ask, or they assume this, that you will constantly ask for their attention to the point where they end up like just running away or dying off or something. Like you seem like a human form of like a black hole to spirits, which is why they don't ever want to interact with you. So I feel like spiritually you're pretty immature, like your mentality towards it, and I feel like a way to fix this, I feel like you don't even need to watch tarot readings. You don't even need to watch like in my opinion, you don't need all these unless you're drawn to like a pile. That's your true pile. But let's be real, we end up getting bored. We end up choosing like so many other piles or something. So or so many other like readings and stuff. And at the end of the day, like if you really did, you can just ask yourself the question, you can find the answer. And I feel like you don't even have that ability. You can't even ask yourself the question and you can't even receive an answer, even intuitively, because you're not there yet, because you're not that mature. So I feel like a way that you can build this up, probably by like watching like Buddhist videos, watch them talk about spirituality. Instead of watching like TikTok witches or something, like watch spiritual people who actually do it for like their whole life. You gave me like watch interviews like that. I don't know, just like watch like a variety of things. I think it's recommended to watch a variety of things that doesn't just talk about like, oh my gosh, like honestly, I hate the idea of what's it called, twin flames. Yeah, honestly, like I can't even fake it. And if you did research into that, I think that you'd find out stuff about it where it just ends up debunking it, and how some creators profit off of it by endlessly like I'm just gonna drop you a little ounce of truth, okay? So whenever it comes to the twin flame stuff, readers can very well believe in that. You get me? Readers knowingly exploit their audience by constantly like doing readings on general readings, keep in mind, not even like pick card readings, like general readings, oh, this is what your twin flame's thinking about you right now. Oh, your twin flame's coming back. Oh, your masculine is whatever, all this stuff. It's so sad to see that they get so many views, and I see the comments too where like the people sometimes seem like if they're in like an agony, like waiting for someone, and it's clearly a toxic dynamic. Like I'm not laughing because like I think that they're stupid. I'm laughing because it makes the topic just makes me uncomfortable. Like I feel bad for them, uncomfortable. So, anyways, I'll move on over here. For some of you guys who are new to spirituality, I'm just letting you know that in the future you're just gonna end up forgetting about all this like tarot card reading stuff. You're gonna forget about all the spirituality stuff, and you're just gonna like move on to like another like project. Either that, or I think that you're gonna stop trying so hard like interacting with spirits. So by that I mean like how people say that they connect with like spirit guides or whatever, like ancestors during meditation. It's like you're just gonna stop trying even with that. I'm not necessarily your spirituality. So spirituality could be like you're doing rituals, you're praying, like you get me, like you have an altar to pray for something what there, like whatever you believe in. You get me, like you can still be doing that, but you're just gonna stop meditating or something. Like you get me, like it's something like that. I feel like I keep on repeating myself. I'm sorry if I am. Yeah, and if you do let go, okay, either way, I just see you letting go. So either you're letting go of tarot card readings entirely, of this whole new age, whatever you'll call it, or letting go of just trying to interact with spirits. But either way, I see this benefiting you. If I'm being real, I'm telling you this is gonna benefit you either way. I see you becoming more independent, which I don't know how that's possible because I don't think that you're necessarily like codependent on like oh like spirits. But I feel like spirits can sense that if they try to contact you, that it's just good. Let's say your grandma wants to contact you and she gives you a dream and then you wake up and then you end up smelling her perfume or something and you're like, oh my gosh, like grandma, like send me more or something. When your grandma doesn't, it's like you start developing like a hatred, like what? Like why aren't you contacting me? What you don't like you just want to mess with me? Or like is another spirit trying to mess with me? But the problem is that you can't even discern what is what. Like you can't even discern the message. You get me? You're just experiencing it and you just want more and more of the experience, but it's pointless because it's not even going in your head. You can't process it, and that's okay because you're just not mature enough spiritually to understand. Like in the other piles, like yeah, like they had spirits around them and stuff, but you have to keep in mind that if you're watching tarot readings, it's good and stuff, like you're probably a spiritual person, but it just so happens that you're not spiritual, so that's okay. Like my point is that not the average person is going to say that or claim that they've had interactions with spirits, they can meditate and they can like contact people, you get me? And that's okay. And I feel like you're gonna end up being okay with this and you're just gonna end up letting go of this chapter, with trying to contact spirits or something. And I think that with the Rio Non and the Three of Cups, it's because like what you're doing is immature basically, like you have an immature mentality towards spirituality, but once you do this and you develop your independence, and once you develop your independence, it just your autonomy just automatically leads you to know your values, know what's right from wrong, you get me? You start maturing, and I feel like once you reach this mature state, I think that that's actually when like low key like you're gonna kind of see stuff like I yeah, but that's only if you evolve. Now, if you decide to leave spirituality altogether and tarot and stuff and not even meditate at all and just go on with your life, who cares about spirituality? I don't think that you're ever going to experience any paranormal activity, and I think that you're just going to be fine with it. But if you're going to go the other route, then I think that you're going to low key start seeing stuff, but I think that that's going to be in a long time, if I'm being real, because you would have a lot of growth to do is like yeah, like from what I'm seeing. But yeah, you're gonna low key like see stuff. But at that point, I think that once you start seeing paranormal activity, I don't think it's gonna happen often. And if it does happen, I think that you're probably gonna reflect on like, wow, well, if this happened back then, I would have reacted way differently than now. Now it's just like so this is what I'm getting. So yeah. Please like, dislike, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great day or night. Bye.